Okay, here's a tour of our yard. We have some fruit trees started here. Here's a pear tree, and there's 2 pears on it. We had 3, and then one got knocked down in the storm. There's a little pear. Then we have a couple apple trees. There's 1 apple this year. This is a peach tree. And we have 2 cherry trees. And over here we have strawberries that we dug out the bushes that were here, and we planted strawberry plants to use as ground cover. And I'm working on outlining all the mulch beds in these pavers. And those pavers are actually going to go all the way around the house. And we're adding to our patio here. Here's a pile of rocks that I dug up when I was putting in drain tile. Here's our garden. We have tomato plants and blueberry bushes. There's some pepper plants that we left in the pots this year. Hopefully the blueberry bushes will fill this whole raised garden bed. There's an Emma. And these were cucumbers. The cucumber season's pretty much over. Over here, this whole raised bed is raspberries. And the pollinators are out pollinating. There's some raspberries that look like they're about ready to eat. And over here we have some pea plants. We just planted a second crop of peas, so they'll grow up these trellises. And we have lots of marigolds this year. Some people plant marigolds saying that they will keep away rabbits, but they actually attract the rabbits. In fact, in this little fenced-in area, we had a rabbit tunnel under, and it had 6 baby rabbits, 6 little bunnies inside the caged portion, and it had them right in the marigolds. And we have some wildflowers, more marigolds, jalapenos. These are jalapenos, and then some bell peppers, and there's a few bell peppers on there. Okay, then this area over here is going to be a putting green. I've mowed it short this year. I'm keeping it short so I know where I want to put it. But next year I'm gonna level it out. You can see where I buried drain tile, like a French drain underneath. You can see the Y, and that's all low areas that I need to fill in. But I'm going to bring in a sand and soil mixture and level this all out and build it up. And then I'm going to kill all the Kentucky bluegrass here and plant bent grass. But there's lots of different varieties, so I need to do some research on that. Then we have a playground that I put in a couple years ago. It's a pretty substantial playground, and it has this pour-in-place rubber. It's basically 3 or 4 inches thick. There's 2 layers. There's shredded tires, and then there's the rubber crumb, which is what you see here. And it's a good playing surface. So if kids fall, they don't get hurt, or not hurt as much. But we have swings. This is a 4-person swing. And we have a couple regular swings and a baby swing. We have a rock wall. The kids love to play on that. A couple sets of monkey bars. There's the tall ones, and there's lower ones over here. Here's the low monkey bars. Then we have the 2 green slides, a little tunnel that goes up to this red slide. And then behind the playground, this is going to be a berm where we'll plant some wildflowers, probably some milkweed and stuff. Now all this dirt is what I've been digging up from the drain tile, and also from my new project, which is putting in a back patio. And I've started digging this out. I need to dig it deep enough to where I can put 6 inches of gravel and then compact that and then put in an inch of sand to level it and then lay the pavers. And I've started digging out, and I'm gonna dig, you see that line of dead grass, that's where I started edging. But all of this is gonna be patio, basically the whole width of the backyard. It's gonna be patio. Then we're gonna put in an outdoor kitchen over there with a sink, and we're actually gonna put in a roof, a shingled roof over part of that, so we can have our outdoor kitchen and a little bar area for entertaining. And then on that roof I'll have lights pointing down at the putting green so we can putt at night. And then over here we have a soccer field. I've been mowing it at about 3/5 of an inch height of cut. This is bluegrass. I may convert this to bent grass too, and eventually have it be another putting green. But we'll let the kids play on it for now. We have 2 soccer goals. There are these pop-up goals that fold up and you can take them with you. They each have a carrying case. And along the house I've done edging pretty much until I need to continue on with the patio. So these paver edges, these take a while. So underneath there is gravel and landscape fabric, and it's leveled out. I didn't use sand for the top, but I think maybe when I order sand for the patio, I might pull these pavers up and do a little more leveling with sand and put them back down. They're already cut and shaped, so it won't be that big of a process. But here we have the landscape fabric with gravel, and it's kind of just sandwiched in. And hopefully that'll prevent a weed and grass barrier. Yeah? What do you think, Colleen? And then we have all of our pavers over here. And this is going to be the patio for the backyard. And we have 6 tons of gravel. And I'll probably need more. But we'll find out. After I haul all this in the wheelbarrow, get it filled in, I'll just order some more. So that's pretty much the yard. Well, I did a little project over here by the mailbox. When I was putting in drain tile, I dug up a bunch of rocks. So I surrounded the mailbox in rocks and flowers. Then the rocks were kind of hard to mow and trim around, so then I went ahead and did pavers around that, so it's easy to maintain. I think it looks pretty nice. And then on this side of the house, I did more pavers. There's more pavers around here. And a little patio for the hose reel. I have the sprinklers out right now, so it's not all reeled up. We're kind of in a drought, so I've been watering a little bit. Actually, more than a little bit. And then I did pavers and rocks around this maple tree. And there's hostas growing there. So that's pretty much the yard.
So this is just some footage of me digging for the patio project. I needed to get a little over 9 inches below the top of where the pavers are going to go. As I hit big rocks, I've been separating them because all that dirt is going behind the playground to form a berm, and it's going to be easier to work if I don't have big rocks in it. So whenever I find a big rock, I throw it in the bucket. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in for the next video.